C'est censé commencer quand?
Mais quand tu veux, c'est toi qui
À
commences.
partir de là, c'est
C'est moi qui dis
Ben oui,
quoi?
c'est
Mais
vrai.
tu me l'as pas dit.
Ben là, je te dis, mais oui, en tête.
Hello and welcome to Hops and Bros.
This week, a very special beer.
Because we also have a very special guest for you guys.
As always, or as now.
Or as now, or yeah, it's beauty tips this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no beer.
Yeah.
Beauty
How's,
tips.
how's our makeup?
How's the makeup so far?
It's good.
For an open window on the crowded world, Max and Chris from Ups and Welcome to Ups and Bros! Yeah. Alright, so this week, we're in Montreal. Well, not in Montreal, we're in
Boucherville.
Boucherville.
So-
But we did pass by Montreal right before.
Yeah.
And we picked up a bottle from Harricana.
Harricana Brewery out
Brewery.
there on Jean Talon Street. So it's mainly kind of like downtown.
Yeah.
Montreal downtown is like.
Well, I
just
feel like
huge,
Montreal is
huge,
downtown.
huge. But there,
Like, I feel there's just downtown in
Yeah,
Montreal.
Montreal is
there anything
downtown.
else? There's just
I think it's downtown Quebec. It's
Yeah, it's
Montreal.
downtown Quebec is Montreal.
But the reason why we're here mainly is because we're with one of our good friends, Gabrielle Threlfall, which is a good friend from school.
Yeah, from
Actually.
when we were in La Cité Collégiale.
Collegiale, where we used to study advertising and do artwork and
Back in
And
the
drink
day.
Guinness in our classes.
actually we were drinking beer. Yeah, okay, don't listen to this part.
If you were one of our teachers or anything, no, we were never drunk in your class. Never.
Never.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Never happened.
But one of the good things we wanted to talk about is that Gab actually had kind of like a crazy parkour on her career so far.
You want to talk about that a bit?
And so, without further ado, Gab is a top model.
Yes.
I wouldn't say top, but I'm a model.
So a medium model?
In my heart, you're in the medium
size
high. Yeah, is top plus size or not? How
I
does it
would
work?
prefer saying model, but for the moment, it's plus size model. So.
All right, perfect. So for the next part, Gab will speak in French. I'll put the subtitles for you guys, so she'll be less shy. For
Vive le Québec!
Pas de trouble. Gab, dans le fond, t'as commencé comme modèle quand on était à l'école, mais après ça, qu'est-ce qui t'a amené à juste jumper 100% là-dedans, comme direct?
Il fut un temps où j'avais 3 jobs en même temps. À l'université, plus 3 emplois. Puis à un moment donné, ben, je pense que la vie est bien faite. Parfois, on n'a pas le choix il y a des choix qui se font naturellement. Puis je commençais de plus en plus à travailler ici au Québec, en Ontario, à Toronto. Ça commence aux États-Unis, fait que ben veux pas, la vie m'a permis de faire ce choix-là, puis je ne regrette absolument pas ce choix.
And you
J'adore
actually
ça.
dropped out of school to pursue this avenue.
Malheureusement, oui. C'est peut-être mon plus gros regret jusqu'à maintenant, c'est d'avoir lâché l'école après tant d'années. J'aimais ce que je faisais, mais
Well, that's
c'est
actually
le temps
pretty
qui
cool, though. Like, you found something you love more than school, enough to just go, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to concentrate on this.
Mais c'est une belle opportunité, là. Ça arrivera pas dans toute la vie. Ça arrivera pas quand j'aurai 50 ans, fait que c'est maintenant, now or never, puis c'est correct.
I tried to be a model once. This is where am I now? Yeah.
Come on, Chris, don't beat yourself up. I mean,
you know,
you got a pretty good beard,
yeah. It's,
right? You could be a beard model.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You want to quit school and become a beard model?
Pour des huiles!
Oh,
For beard
Des
oil,
huiles de
yeah.
if you can get us hooked up with beard oils and all that stuff,
So,
I don't know.
Man
Stay
soap.
tuned!
Man soap. If you have any samples you would like for Chris
or
to model.
any beauty product providers out there,
Yeah,
we're
it's
open
true.
for business. So
I have a good friend that's working
I'll
for
put some
beard,
man later on.
products, yeah.
we're getting hooked up on this show. Perfect. So now the beer from Brasserie Harricana. It's the 7205 series.
So basically they have a series of beers that are unique in the sense that they pick a couple barrels and they do an assemblage with them. And this is one of them. They have various amounts of, they have different versions, I mean. So they had the 004 and now that's the 005.
Yeah, and this one is 80% Hefeweizen and 20% Berliner Weisse added with yeast, strawberries, and rhubarb.
Which
there.
usually I'm not a big fan of rhubarb in beer, but for this guy, it's not bad.
C'est bon!
Yeah.
And look at that. It poured with a nice pink tint to it. Not too fluffy, but you do get on the nose those fruity aromas, sweet
Show me how to
strawberries.
taste.
So first off, you swirl it.
Okay.
Swirl. Smell. Qu'est-ce que tu sens? What do you smell?
Ben, le fruit, mais...
Les fraises?
Strawberries.
Les fraises,
a bit
c'est
of
vrai.
rhubarb.
Ouais.
Strawberry,
tarte,
tarte, fraise, rhubarbe un peu peut-être?
Fraises, oui, mon Dieu.
Yeah, yes. Puis après ça, tu prends une gorgée. Tu l'avales. Après ça, Là, c'est...
Là, je suis censée goûter quoi ici, là?
C'est où que ça goûte sur ta langue? Comme ici.
Et t'as une note.
So it's tart, you get nice sweetness, a little bit of acidity, not too much, so you do get a little bit of sourness.
Yeah, no, the sourness is
into
definitely there, and it's in the back of the tongue, I find. Like
Exactly,
the middle,
yeah.
and it's really, even the acidic part kind of comes out a bit, which is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And the kind of like cereal sweetness in the beer, I guess that comes from the Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
Part of the beer creates that kind of roundness to it. It's mellow for a beer that's kind of like more tart and also sour. So it creates a sharp finish on the beer, which Gab stated a little bit earlier, which we don't see in the video. The beer is perfect for summer. Spring beer.
Summer's coming.
I was going to sneeze. It's
Yeah.
fine. I'm
Fake-
good.
fake
I'm good.
sneeze, fake
So,
sneeze.
Berliner Weisse in this beer too, right?
Exactly,
It's a blend between
yeah,
Berliner
yeah.
Weisse and Hefeweizen. Which, that's one thing I saw in the car. I'm like, oh, it looks like Berliner Weisse.
Yeah.
Like it has that Berliner Weisse
Looking
tint.
good. Looking good.
With a little bit of the pinkness from, I guess, the added fruit and
On
rhubarb.
dirait de la
I
peach.
do.
Oh,
I do
yeah,
get
peach
a
color.
lot
Yeah.
of rhubarb at the end. A lot of rhubarb now. It's just what I get. Wow. Reminds me of my grandmother's rhubarb pie.
Que tu
This is
trempais
good.
dans le sucre.
Oh. Yeah. Ah, ça
Back
c'est bon.
in the day.
Yeah, to tell you a bit about the brewery, it was pretty cool. So it's a second story of their brewery. I guess they have like the tap room downstairs with the bar and food and all that stuff. And then you go in the back, you pass the trash. And then you go up some stairs. Is that how she described it to us?
She's like, oh, you want to buy some bottles? Yeah, you go past the trash. The trash?
Ça doit sentir
And
bon.
yeah, it wasn't bad.
It smells good. It
Yeah,
smells good.
well, because
It's
they
right
were
next-
brewing, I guess, so they
Yeah.
had
the mash.
the mash smell that you get from breweries. Anyways,
Which is...
so you walk upstairs, and then there's 3 doors. You got 3 choices, and you got to choose wisely.
Gotta choose wisely.
But 2 of them are locked, so
Yeah.
it's not too bad. Just try all of them, and then the one that's not locked is the one you have to go through.
If you don't want to look like a fool,
Yeah.
use the pink door. That's where they are hiding. Yes, the room is a little bit warm, but don't be scared. It's because there's barrel out there and they're fermenting. So the barrels are working. They're magic to create another different beer. So we bought a bunch of bottles over there because we wanted to try them all usually.
Yeah.
But great service also out there. We got recommended pretty much all the beers that were there. So, but they're also collaborating with 2 guys that are
Yeah, what are their names again? I forget the
Gers.
oh yeah,
Les Gers.
Ligers.
So they're doing wild beers in collaboration with other breweries. So they're kind of like renting space for a barrel, and every beer they're brewing is going in this barrel. So we got a bunch of those beers that we'll be reviewing in the future, like on Instagram and all that stuff. But Harricana, seriously, Beerism, you told us to stop by if we were around, and I'm quite pleased to do it.
Not regret it at all. It's really, really nice.
Comment vous avez connu cette brasserie-là?
Noah, un de nos amis, il fait comme des blogs, beer blogs. Puis
Great
il fait genre
photographer,
comme, il
by
fait
the
comme
way, great
ouais,
photography.
puis il est photographe en
Ouais,
plus.
ouais.
Puis-
On aime ça les photographes.
Oh yes, puis en plus il a fait genre comme hey, si vous allez à Montréal les gars, allez checker comme ça vaut vraiment la peine. Et à chaque fois qu'il nous dit ça, c'est juste malade. Fait que, comme
Mais
il a fait, c'est
cheers!
ça. So,
Oh, cheers! Thanks for coming on the show.
Yes.
Merci!
Go check out Gabrielle. How can we follow up with you
Yeah,
like on
what's the best
Instagram?
way?
That's where the fame is at.
Instagram.
And
then
it's
what's the
at-
name?
No Snapchat. Hashtag Kylie Jenner.
Oh no! Oh,
Je l'ai dit.
we'll put the link down in the description so you can go check out with her.
Ici?
She has some bikini. She has bikini pictures for you guys.
Bon. Tu sais, je suis pas juste en
So
bikini.
this is going to be our best video ever, which is awesome.
video
Best
ever.
views.
On fait un petit défilé à la fin, restez là.
Oh, me and Max, we're gonna try out some bikinis for you
It's gonna
guys.
be hot.
So Gab's gonna take the pictures. We're the bikini models now.
We're gonna be inverting
I'm
the
totally
thing
down.
there. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that little photo shoot. Buy us a beer. It's a new option that we
yeah, it's
added this week, actually. So head down to Patreon for $5. You buy us a beer, support the show, and also you become part of our Discord channel where you can chat with us, engage, give us commentaries, or just exchange on the different beers you're trying out with us. Overall, pretty much it.
And as always, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Of course.
Leave a comment.
Ces deux gars-là sont malades. Vous devriez les
Oh,
suivre.
that's too nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
And hopefully it won't take 5 years before we see you again.
I hope too.
Hopefully. You need to come by our bar now.
I know. I have to go to Gatineau, Ottawa et les environs.
Et les environs.
Et les
Yes.
environs.
Santé à vous autres.
Cheers.
Santé à tout le monde. Cheers. Ça a-tu marché?
Chris, imagine, ça m'avait pas enregistré ce soir. Tu m'as fait ça?